Hi everyone. Hi Mom. Hi Janice. I'm saying hi to her because she's been bugging me to get this thing filmed so she can watch it. So here it is. This one is not for sale. And it is a 2 signature. I haven't inked this yet. Yeah, see how anxious I was? I've got paint and broken nails and the whole bit. Okay, anyways, this kit is Loving Sweetness by Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I did supplement it with some of my own art, and I did a bit of mixed media here. So the diamonds here are done with the modeling paste by Rangers, and then I went over it with some paint from Prima, and then I went over that with some Maya Gold. There's some frontage here, there's stitching, inking, layering. This is old music paper that I have that was, just in a box, and it was tea stained. So I just kind of layered it. I really like the look. The corners are Butterbee scraps. All this stuff will be in the description box below. The back is very simple. This paper here is from the Prima, I want to say Timeless, something like that. Another Butterbee scrap, just to dress it up in the back, and more stitching. I did say that right, Butterbee. Yeah, I think so. If it's different, it'll be in the description box. And then just a elastic that was from packaging, and it was really thick and heavy, so I used that. Tim Holtz hitch post, and that's it for that. Okay, so it's really stiff still because I haven't had a chance to really work it in. I don't know what this collection is from, but it was just, something I had in my stash and turned it into a pocket. It's one of those papers that have the glossy, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, so plain and glossy on there. Little envelopes that I did, I used some modeling paste that I colored with some paint, and then I cut up some of that Prima paper for little journaling spots, a tea stained the envelopes, and I'm not sure. They might be from Michael's, possibly. And then again, this is from that same collection of this, and stamped a little bird on there, and it's white, so I just grunged it up a little bit with the vintage photo. And then these are those little bloomy things that you get. I just cut one and folded it in half and just stapled it on there. And this was a Pinterest download from a long time ago, and I just put two together, sandwiched them together. So it's fairly thick, nice journaling spot in there. So if I hadn't mentioned, this is a inspirational type journal. Papers are gorgeous. Love the colors, of course, and all the layering. Now this is one of the pages that I had done just as a, something to journal on. The doilies I tea stained, and then I went over them with this frontage that I have. If I remember who it's by, I think it's Stampendous, actually. Yes, Stampendous. And it's the taupe is what I used here. And I mixed a bit of the chunky gold in it as well. A Stampin' Up! Stamp. I believe that's a Stampin' Up! Stamp too. These are old ones. Another one of these gorgeous pages. I'm not going to read them because I can't read upside down. And then this was a page, my printer ran out of ink, and it printed part of the page really nice and then the rest wasn't. So I just, utilized the page. Just did some layering here. Same thing with this. This was part of a page, so I just grunged it up, and so you've got a little tuck spot there. I also did this cream one, is also with a frontage, and it just, I heat it quite a bit to flatten it out. If you don't heat it too much, you get a nice bubble effect. Again, another envelope with a couple of cards in it. This is from Dreams Etc. that I had put in my Photoshop to make some tags, but this is from her Antique Collage. That's the name of it. And then just stamped on. The smaller ones I generally just stamp a sentiment on the back. Did some tea stain tracing paper. Stamped and did some frontage on there, and I did a little bit of coloring with my Zig pens. So this was the negative of the front, and I just thought, hey, that's kind of cool. Turned it into a banner, colored it in with my 18 karat gold pen. This was a download from, it's really cool, it's music note lines. When I bought my printer, I bought a HP Envy, because somebody's going to ask me. It's a 7640. And I wanted to go on the print program where you pay a price per month and you get so many prints, just to save myself some money. And they just ship, when you get low. So not all printers work with it. You have to go online and it tells you which ones work with that program. Anyway, with the software, it came with some of template downloads. This was one of them, and I thought it was really awesome. So I printed it out on white, and then I tea stained it, and you can see it didn't run. It turned out great. Just a little banner with a cute little, I think those are yellow bicycle. I don't know. I don't know. It's yeah. Package of little butterflies. This is one I made on my computer, or in my Photoshop. Time card, did a little stamping there. I had this in my stash, been waiting to use that one. Love the way that one turned out. And then I did a little tag. I hope I'm on camera. I love this bird. It's so cute. Now these were all just individual stamps. Took my block and just lined them up on my block and stamped it all as one. So there's tons of stamping in here. This was from the dollar store. Bought a bunch. No, actually Michael's. Sorry, it was from Michael's. And it's just a note card. So I thought it was a nice little extra journaling. This was paper that was gifted to me by Angela, who's, it'll come to me, you guys, later. Probably when I shut the camera off. Anyway, she gifted me a whole bunch of ephemera. It was just amazing. And this was part of it. And so I just turned it into sort of a fold and then, added the little Martha Stewart butterflies there. So there's lots of journaling there. The other side of the note card. This here. This was just, I don't even know where I got it. It was a download from something. I didn't buy it. It was a free thing. And I just turned it into, a back. Went quite nicely. So I mixed it up a little bit, A little layering here. So this was just something I had in my stash. I cut out a bunch of white, real thin cardstock. And, I have a box full of this kind of stuff. And so then I just put glue on it and then smash it down on a piece of paper. And then I just cut around it. And then that's from, it's a stamp set. And I stamped it on glossy paper. I think it might even be photo paper. Another one of those tags from Dreams, etc. And then again, I did the frontage. This was a pink doily from Michael's that I sprayed with tea. So lots of fussy cutting in this kit. There's a lot of cutouts, and I did do the cutouts. It was a lot of work, but it turned out good. There's the bird from the kit. I just got that stamp. I thought it was cute. Running with scissors makes me feel dangerous is what the sentiment is that goes with that. But yeah, I didn't think I should add that. Again, another piece that didn't work out, but I salvaged it and then made a big tag here with my stamp. So nice spot to journal. The fold opens, little Martha Stewart butterflies that I covered in, there's some Lindy's, and it's just angel wing peacock is what it's called. So it's sheer, but it in certain lights you'll see like a turquoise. and then just one of those little crochet connectors. I love this paper. I think it turned out pretty good for a rookie. Okay, there's my second signature. So you can see in the center, I just laid that strip of, it's this stuff. I cut it off a sheet. So another, I think those are irises. And then another postcard. And this was from her other kit, Mabel's Diary. I think I just had it sitting on the desk. So I sprayed it to make it more grungy. It did move the color a little, which I liked. And then just add a little flower on the top. I really love the way those doilies turned out. They looked really vintage. Some stamping. Another flip. And a couple of postcards here. So there's that one and then that one. These are flans. I think that's what it's called. Flans. F-L-O-N-Z. Stamps. Okay, so this was another template. On the full sheet of 8.5 by 11, you got 3 rows of these. So I cut one off so that I would just have 2. So there's one on the other side of the signature. More of the cutouts. Another corner pocket. And a couple more stamps. Postcards. And this was a page that I did. And it went quite well in coloring wise, flower theme kind of. So I used it because I had odd number of sheets and that bothered me. Little OCD there. And I did this one too. There's the other one. So the first one I think was birds. And then another one of these. She glimmered it too, which is very cool. It doesn't show up on camera, I'm pretty sure. There's the other side of the page that I did. And there's the other side of that other page. So I guess there's 3 designs that I put in of my own. I love that page. I really love hydrangeas. And there's the other bullet note thingy. I'm so technical, you guys. And this was really a fussy cut. I actually added this one to packaging to make it heavier. It's from a Tim Holtz stencil packaging. And then I stamped on this one. So there's more spots to journal. There's another one that I cut out. That's it. I had these bags, I believe I bought them from Blitzy a long time ago, and I tea stained it because the inside is white, so I just sprayed it and then I put a big postcard in there. And that's it. That's the journal. So I really need the closure because it's pretty chunky. It's got lots of writing space in it, and it'll get softer with use. Like it'll get bendy. I did decoupage the paper on. I first used the Tim Holtz again. That this one here. The Distress Collage Medium, because this paper, well, you saw how white some of them were, and it was very white, and I wanted it to look more vintage. So I used that to distress it. And then when I was finished doing all of my, like this is a die cut I added, and all that stuff that I added, I went back over it again with some decoupage. And because I did that, the paint, which is very shiny, it's like a nice shimmer to it, it did dull it down slightly. So then I went over that with a little bit of the Maya Gold. So it does have a real nice shimmer, and you can see all of the frontage there. I went pretty light, and I did straight gold on that one this time. And I love the corners from Butterbee Scraps. And the way they go on, let me show you. They're so much nicer than the Tim Holtz ones, I gotta say, and they're way cheaper. So they have like a roundness to them. They're already bent and almost flat. You just slide them in. I did put a little glue, but I don't even think you really need to. These little holes, they dig into your book. So it really puts it on there well. But I did, you know me, I go overboard, but I did do glue as well. Anyway, I really love these corners, and I think they'll go with pretty much anything. And they do come in different colors as well. So that's it. All I have to do is just ink up the spine, and it is done. So leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.